All right, let's talk about the 2026 NFL season, because this was the year when, honestly, some of the biggest, most talked about plays happened after the touchdown.
So what if the most important play isn't the scoring play at all? What if it's what comes next? It's a wild thought, but it kind of flips everything we know about football on its head. And in 2026, that's exactly what started happening. Because really, that's the big idea here. The end zone, it's not just 10 yards of grass anymore. It's a full-blown stage. And the players, well, they're the stars of the show.
But, being a star on this stage, it's a huge gamble. On one hand, you've got the league ready to slap you with some serious fines for taunting or, God forbid, using a prop. But on the other hand, you have the chance to go viral, to build a personal brand that reaches way beyond the football world. It's a classic risk versus reward.
And this quote just nails it, right? The line between athlete and entertainer is thinner than ever. These guys get it. Their job isn't just to catch a ball, it's to put on a show for millions of people. And that end zone, that's their spotlight.
Okay, so let's get to the good stuff. We're going to count down the top 5 celebrations that absolutely broke the internet. And we're starting our list at number 5 with a true masterclass in using props.
So get this, it's a huge moment in a Cowboys game. A wide receiver scores a massive touchdown. But does he spike the ball? No way. He sprints over to the sideline, grabs one of those pylon cameras, and turns it on himself like he's Martin Scorsese. He starts narrating his own replay in this hilarious, exaggerated slow-mo voice, and then leans in and whispers, "Oscar-worthy," right into the lens. I mean, the audacity. It was just incredible.
And here's the thing. That wasn't just him messing around. This wasn't some random spur-of-the-moment thing. Oh no. This was planned. It was, for lack of a better term, calculated chaos, designed from the jump to go viral. So you gotta ask, was the fine from the league worth it? Oh, 100%. That one little moment blew up. It was on SportsCenter, it was on the morning news shows, people who don't even watch football were sharing it. His personal brand went through the roof. It just goes to show that sometimes that fine is actually the best marketing money you can spend.
All right, coming in at number 4. This is where we see the idea go from a solo act to a full-on team production.
So, the 49ers score, and the quarterback, he just casually pretends to tap a button on his wrist. And just like that, 5 of his teammates, they start glitching. They move like robots that are breaking down, all perfectly in unison. And then one by one, they just power down, with the last guy falling backwards in this super dramatic way. The timing was just perfect.
And this is so cool, because it's more than just a celebration, right? It's their team chemistry becoming actual content. They literally turned their off-the-field friendship into this hilarious viral moment. And of course, the fans absolutely loved it.
Okay, now we're getting into some spicier territory. For our number 3 spot, the rivalry itself becomes the performance. Imagine the scene. A massive Chiefs-Bills game. The Chiefs DB gets a huge interception. And what does he do? He starts perfectly mimicking the Bills quarterback's famous pre-snap routine. The head bob, the clap, the hand signals, he's got it all down. It's pure uncut mockery. But then, the QB he was making fun of goes on social media and just responds with a bunch of laughing emojis and the words, "rent-free." Just perfect. And just like that, with one tweet, the whole story changes. What could have been this really bitter, disrespectful moment, it becomes a joke they're both in on. It's like this weird collaborative comedy. And guess what? Both of their online engagement numbers went way up. It's a masterclass in turning a taunt into a win-win.
And number 2, things get really meta. This isn't just a performance anymore. This is players making a comment on the game of football itself.
Okay, so a Dolphins player scores. He calmly walks over to the sideline and grabs one of those tablets the coaches use. His teammates huddle around and they start acting like they're analyzing the replay. They're pointing, arguing. One guy even throws an imaginary red challenge flag onto the field. And then the grand finale. The player who scored erupts in celebration, like the refs just told him the call on the field was confirmed. It's brilliant.
And what's so genius about this is that they're making fun of the NFL's own replay system, something fans and players complain about all
we
the
crushed
time.
this. That's that
They
line.
took
We
the
both.
league's own
Yeah,
procedures
that's how
and
we
turned
do
it
it.
into the
One team,
punchline.
baby.
I mean, you can't write better satire than that. And here we are, the #1 moment. And let me tell you, this one was different. This wasn't just a great celebration. This completely transcended football and became a full-blown cultural moment. So, a Ravens player scores a touchdown. The stadium is going absolutely nuts. And what does he do? He just sits down, cross-legged, in the middle of the end zone, closes his eyes, and starts to meditate. And then, his teammates, one by one, quietly join him. They form this meditation circle, this little island of complete calm in the middle of all that chaos. It was surreal.
Now, this is why it's #1. That image exploded. It went way, way beyond sports. It became the meme template for literally any stressful situation. You saw it everywhere. Me trying to stay calm during finals week with that picture. Trying to handle my inbox on a Monday morning. It wasn't just a viral hit, it actually became a part of the internet's language.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. What's the thread connecting all of these moments? What's the big picture here? Well, it's all part of this bigger trend, something we can call the showmanship economy. And what is that exactly? It's this idea that showmanship itself has become a form of currency. That on-field personality,
You can't
those
stop
viral
this!
moments,
Bring
you can
it!
actually convert them
Out,
into
out,
real,
out, we'll see.
tangible brand value. We're talking endorsement deals, global recognition, a kind of fame that has nothing to do with your stats on the field.
And you can kind of see how it works here. There are different levels to it. You do some prop comedy like our Pylon Cam director, and you'll get on the mainstream news. That's great. You can do the impersonation, the collaborative comedy, and you'll create a ton of buzz online. Even better. But the holy grail, the top tier, is creating a meme template like the meditation circle. That's when you're not just a football player anymore, you're a pop culture icon.
So think about it. The end zone went from being just a scoring area to a performance stage.
That's the play.
And
We crushed
now
this. That's
it's
that line. We
basically
both.
a
Yeah,
live
that's
content
how we
studio.
do it. One team,
It really
baby.
makes you wonder, right? If this is where we are now, what's next? What does the next stage of sports and entertainment even look like?